Hey folks, it's break time, and that means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your host Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's up, brother? How we doing today?
Not too bad. How you doing today, Will?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Can't complain. And with us, Dabir, we have my cousin Lito. Lito, what's up, man? How we doing?
Doing good, guys. Excited to be back.
Hey.
Yeah, though it's always a pleasure to have you on, except when you start flexing on with Senta, then there's an issue. But
Still
other than
talking
that,
about Senta?
I can do it. It's ridiculous. I have to say it's ridiculous.
Just
But-
accept it and we can move on. Or agree to disagree, like they say.
No, but it's always a pleasure to have you on, bro. Definitely. Last week, we had my sister on, Daisy, and we were talking about one of the greatest character developments, in my opinion, in all anime, Meruem. I think I pronounced it wrong last week. So, yeah, I did. I pronounced it a little wrong.
I pronounce it now, personally.
But Meruem was the topic, our lunch break topic last week, and you, Lito, are a big fan, which I apologize because I didn't know you were a big fan of Hunter x Hunter. I really didn't.
No, I just said in the chat, keep watching Hunter x Hunter or go watch Hunter x Hunter, but it's okay.
No, but as far as Meruem, like, what's your opinion? I mean, I'm pretty sure you think it's one of the greatest character. I mean, it's a great character development. Let's put it that way. When you saw the character, what was your first initial reaction to the character?
First reaction was thinking like, wait, is this like a ripoff of Cell?
I think a lot
all
of
the
people
comparisons,
thought that, yeah.
but then as you watch the series and saw his development, he completely made himself different from Cell.
Right. As far as like an intellectual, like you can see the maybe the inspiration that Tokashi had with Meruem. I'm sorry, I gotta get that right. Meruem. There's probably some similarities with that, but as far as like the development itself, yes, you could see it's like night and day because he, like Dabir said last week, he found his meaning of life. At the end, and which was very emotional. Oh, yeah. I got emotional watching that end scene.
Oh yeah,
it
seemed like a little countdown while they were playing, just saying piece names.
Dabir last week said, what did you say last week? With that scene when it was all dark, it was
like from from her perspective.
Right.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see. Like I was definitely like that when that scene came up. I was like, wow, I was blown away. I really was. I was like, dude, this is amazing. Like it's great.
Incredible villain.
Right.
He was a villain at first, and then it was like anti-hero. You know what I'm saying? Like he had anti-hero vibes because, especially with the fight with Neruo. Like he wasn't trying to fight him. He was trying to negotiate this whole, listen, I'm for humanity and all this. And Neruo was like, nah, like I can't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, I don't know. It just felt like he had extremist ideas. You know what I'm saying? But villain, he definitely started off as a villain. I just think at the end he just ended up as an anti-villain or anti-hero. And I don't know. Like I don't know if I could just put him in the villain category.
I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't call him an anti-hero because I felt like he was still in his own mind, the king's mind. He just wanted what he wanted, but it wasn't like taking over the world anymore. He just wanted to play. What was that game called?
Gungi.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. He the whole time I would say he was only worried about what he wanted to do.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. So basically, it wasn't totally selfless.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it was still falling in a category as a villain.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I mean, you guys might have convinced me. I get that. But I don't know. Like I said, the development was amazing, and at the end where he just, like you said, Dabir, he found his meaning of life. It was great, and then he just found he found the meaning of life, and then he found peace.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Right at the end. That was amazing. It was great. But with that being said, let's jump into our chop talk, and let's talk about all the amazing animes that are coming out in October. October is stacked. It really is. It's super stacked.
Can never have too many.
No, you can't. I
never
agree.
have too
You're right.
many.
You can never have too many. That's actually a good point. But I mean, there's one that I'm super excited for, and that I can't wait for. That I just finished binge watching not too long ago. Spy Family season 2. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be amazing. I enjoyed the first season so much. I really did. I enjoyed the first season so much that the anticipation for this next season is just like, for me, it's just like through the roof.
And
like,
you're lucky you got to binge it and watch it later. Like I was there for each episode, waiting
Weekly.
every week. You know, Lito knows.
Oh, you was on it week by week too?
Yeah, I
Lito?
was watching.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting for a minute. You got to binge it, and then you didn't have to wait too long. I'm jealous.
See, the thing is though too. Now it's I don't think it's gonna be different because our friend, coworker, our friend, or always your friend too.
Yeah.
But he was telling me the difference with, not the difference, but like how Anya sounds subbed, because I watched it dubbed, and the voice actress that did Anya dubbed was amazing. Yor is my favorite character. Yor is my favorite. I love Yor, but Anya made that anime beautiful. Like that person brought Anya character to life, bro. And I was like really like, I was just impressed.
Yeah.
I was dying every time she did like the dodgeball scene,
Oh my god.
the ketchup scene. It was all great. Like I loved it. It was amazing. Like she had the lisp, and she was just like, like it, just the overall, how can I say, she was just so genuine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was awesome. It was just it's innocence.
Yeah,
The innocence that she displayed with the Anya character was just, it was top notch. Like,
Just loved hearing her thoughts. I feel like her thoughts were all over the place sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Mama's a spy, or Mama's an assassin. Daddy's a spy. Daddy's a liar. Like it was just like, it was great, bro. It was awesome. I loved it. But I can't wait for season 2. Was it October what? October 7th, I think it's
Yeah, October 7th.
October 7th? Yeah. It's Saturday. That's next Saturday. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good.
Perfect.
Also coming on October 7th is something that I'm reading, and I am super excited for that. You kind of got me into it because you kept talking about it. Undead Unluck.
Oh, yeah, because they were saying that the manga was doing incredibly well in Japan,
It is.
and that it was going to get an adaptation over here, and then it did, and now it's coming out in October.
Yeah, because I'm like I said, you talked about it earlier, and then I was at Barnes and Nobles the other one time, or like
And you saw it.
and I saw it, I was like, oh, let me check it out. And I'm hooked, bro.
Nice.
I'm definitely hooked.
I
It's
can't
great.
wait.
Oh, the story's awesome. The story's awesome. It has great comedic relief. I just got through one characters, Shen. Shen's probably my favorite character, and I just got through his backstory, which is really great. I like Shen because, his whole motive is to be the strongest in all creation. In all creation.
In all creation.
But the man is well built.
Ah.
Like he got Matt thinks I got shoulders. He got shoulders. Like he got shoulders for days.
Training hard, huh?
Yo, he training crazy, bro. That's motivating me. I was like, yo, Shen got great physique,
Nice.
and no homo, but
Right.
But he got a great physique. So I'm definitely into that. It's gonna. I can't wait. That's gonna be great. So we got Saturday. We got Spy Fan. We got Undead Unluck. That's gonna be a jam packed Saturday. But I know one that you're excited for, Lito. I think Dabir is too, because you probably caught up to it. Tokyo Avengers.
Oh, I need to rewatch it. I forgot where I left off.
Oh, you didn't finish season 1?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I know you're
So we
excited.
watch it one more time.
Yeah.
I know you're excited for
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yours. I started watching season 1, and I'm definitely into it. I just gotta continue finishing it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but season 3 looks like it's gonna be crazy.
Season 3. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I didn't even know it was a season 3
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
Also, you still gotta watch the season 2, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
Christmas showdown.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I don't know anything about it. I just where I left off at. What I can remember was Drock and Mikey were getting into it. That's where I left off in season 1.
Oh, you didn't watch season 2?
I didn't watch season 2
I
yet.
thought
Yeah,
you saw season.
No,
Okay.
I have to. I'm still trying to catch up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but that's where I left off in season 1. It was like Mikey and Drock and guys who won Pac.
Oh, Pop.
Pop, is it Pop? Yeah, when he killed the one dude from the other gang, and
That
then
went to jail.
yeah, he went to jail,
Yeah.
and then Mikey and Dragon got into it. Draken, that was
The
pretty
two
good.
best friends. Right
Yeah,
there.
I love Mikey. Mikey's so cool. But I like Mikey, but Draken's like his voice of reason. Like I don't know if you remember the hospital scene in season 1, where so the rival gang beat up the one buddy and girlfriend and put the girlfriend in the hospital, and then so the family of the girlfriend
Yeah.
confronted Draken and Mikey, and Mikey was all pissed about it. He was, yo man, who's this dude talking to? It's not our fault. And Draken's like, dude, we're thugs.
Show some respect or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
he was. We you have to take it. You know what I'm saying? Even though this wasn't on us, we're still thugs, and we put their life in danger because they were coming after us, basically. So, and then he had forced Mikey's head down to bow down and stuff, and just take whatever.
Just do it.
Yeah, that was great. Like I loved it. Like their dynamic of their relationship is awesome.
Yeah, Draken's my boy. You'll see. There's a scene in season 2. They don't show it, but you'll know what he did, and
Okay.
it was dope.
Okay, I can't wait. Yeah, I gotta catch up with that.
Same.
Yeah, but that's gonna be an exciting season 3 to watch, and also, is it season 3 part 2? Yeah,
For
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone, yeah.
October
Yeah.
12th.
I think October 12th.
Yeah, I think it was October 12th.
Definitely October.
Yeah. The last part was just a build up, but it was great though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed it. I don't like the part where my boy Ryusui is petrified, or I need him out of his stone.
At the
phase.
snap. Or
Yeah. Oh, I love Ryusui. That's my
They
boy.
definitely did him dirty as soon as they got over there.
Yo, for real. I was like,
But he
come
thought
on,
on his feet and he saved he's the little girl.
Suki.
He did. Didn't he launch her?
Yeah,
He just,
yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that was dope.
Yeah, he did. But he
Smart.
because he didn't want her on the voyage,
Hmm.
because he was kind of like he didn't want anything to happen to her, but
yeah, you can
friends-
tell he's very caring in his own way.
in his own
I
way,
like
in
it.
his own way.
Yeah.
I love I love the whole dynamic he brings with this whole greediest man alive. He's not greedy like how people thinks he is, or like how you would assume he would be.
Right.
He's greedy in the fact that he wants everything, his way, or like he wants everything like he desires.
More like he wants to enjoy everything.
He wants
to
to
the full extent.
Yes, but he wants everybody else around him who he is associated with to enjoy it with him.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Which is cool because it's like, if I eat, I want my boys to eat too. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. And I like that. Like when I heard the greatest man, like when I first saw the character, I'm like I think he's gonna be a villain. And then when he kept going and going, I was like, yo, he's actually a pretty cool character. So I definitely enjoyed the character for sure.
Yeah.
That's
So do I.
that's like he's definitely my favorite character in that show. Do you guys have a favorite character in Dr. Stone?
Oh, I didn't think I never took the time to think about that actually.
Same here. I don't think I got one.
You know?
No.
Nah, that's kind of surprising. I'm not surprised with Dabir. Dabir equally loves everybody.
Maybe I haven't found my character.
See,
Well,
but
we're
you're
kinda-
still watching though. That's
Yeah,
the
oh,
thing.
for sure.
You're still watching.
You
We're
know
3
what?
seasons in. I thought
I
I would.
am interested in the new villains, the guy with the long locks.
Oh, the one that wants to marry or fight.
He-
He wants to
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Haku.
I think I'm like they only shot a little bit, but I'm liking the way he's like just going about how things are going. He's like staying for the ride. He wants to have some fun. He's
Yeah.
not too serious. I think I'm gonna like him.
Yeah, Maz. That's who you're talking
So
about.
that's his name.
Yeah,
Maz.
Maz. And Kirisame is the girl for the Petrification Kingdom. I think that's what they call it.
I like her too, though. She's definitely strong.
Yeah, she's definitely strong.
Yeah.
Didn't she? Oh yeah, because she kept up with Kohaku.
Yeah.
She was about to
Yeah.
beat her.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though she was getting held back by that dress, which was hilarious.
Oh, Kohaku.
Yeah.
She did not know how to act like a lady.
Right, she didn't
at
know
all.
what was going
I can't
on.
move in
Ripped
this.
it instantly. Like, hold on, let me
Yeah.
fix this.
Yeah, no.
She ripped it a little bit. Or?
Yeah, she just ripped it up, and then
Yeah,
I
she-
felt like it added to it. Just like, ooh, I like that. Hold on, leave the rip.
She definitely wasn't feeling it though. That's for sure. But I can't wait for that. Season 3, part 2. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Another one that I'm excited for that I haven't started watching, that I heard a lot of things on social media, and I saw some clips on social media. Immense in the Shadows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen some
talked
clips
about
from that. It looks pretty good.
It does look good. It looks real intense.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it's. Can we? What's the premise of that? Can we look at it real quick? Premise of this.
Immense shadows.
Immense in shadows. Immense in shadows.
Eminence in the shadows.
Yeah.
Eminent. Oh, is that what it? Eminence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on a different platform or
High Dive.
so I don't even know what that is.
It's another anime streaming service.
So is it new? I never even
I
heard
think
of it
so.
before.
The only way I heard of it is because Admins in the Shadows is in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about subscribing, but then I was like, to another
Just to watch the
yeah,
one, yeah.
but you can subscribe through Amazon to get High Dive, but I'm kind of like crossing my fingers and hoping that Sony ends up, buying the rights to it to bring it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
And,
I would like that personally.
yeah.
You want the plot real quick on it?
Well, just-
Eminence in the shadow.
Well, just just summarize what it says.
A boy in modern day Japan desires to be a mastermind who exerts power from the shadows, but in the process of training gets hit by a truck and dies. I was like, Yusuke right there. He is reborn in a fantasy world as Sid Kagano, where he maintains a perfectly mediocre appearance so as to not stand out and pursue his dream of manipulating from the shadows. One day he stumbles upon an elven girl infected by mysterious disease and cures her.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that
I'm kinda-
make me want to watch it after reading that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious
That's
on that.
this month. I mean, October.
What,
Check
season
that
2?
out. Oh, season 2.
Yeah.
So there's still season 1.
Well, that's
right
what
now.
we're saying. It's on this app
High
called
Dive.
High Dive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then season 1, I think it finished last year. I want to say it was last year that it
I
came
think
out.
so. Yeah.
And then
Probably free with ads.
I never thought about looking into it. Maybe it was free with ads.
Because I've watched it before. Well, Made in Abyss I watched on High Dive.
Oh, you
I
did?
started on High Dive.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I think it has ads.
Yeah, which I gotta finish that. I think I watched it and I watched to a certain point. It was great. I loved it. I just didn't finish
Well,
it.
same. I was like in up to episode 5.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good. I enjoyed it. You watched the Made in Abyss?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's good. I definitely enjoy it. It was good. You told me, Lito, you told me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did.
And the movies too, but I don't know how many movies there are. Like 3 or 4 right now.
I saw 3.
3.
I saw 3. They're all.
I think maybe one more coming out or something.
Oh, okay. Wow, there's another one coming out. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, October's filled. Am I missing anything else? Oh,
Also, this
Deranged Detective.
Deranged Detective.
That I don't know. That sounds interesting. Like,
Yeah.
you got it on there? Did you
Yeah,
look
a
it up?
little summary here. The unusual duel brings the hidden truth into the light. Ron, I'm just saying Ron. I can't say his
His name.
his full name. The private investigator with serious issues, and Toto Maru, a pure-hearted but dim police detective, team up to solve the most baffling mysteries. Sorry about that.
Okay.
A thrilling detective story for a new generation from Akira, creator of The Reborn and El Dive.
Oh,
Reborn!
when does that come out?
And Akira?
Yeah.
That comes out October 2nd. I think it does. Yeah, October 2nd. So
So most of the things is the first week,
yeah,
next week.
everything's coming out next week. I think Dr. Stone's the only one that's coming out the week
The
after
12th,
the 12th.
right?
Yeah, I think something else comes out the 12th. But and then you're excited for Shield Hero. Did you watch season 1?
I saw season 1. I haven't seen season 2.
Oh, you haven't seen season 2?
Yeah, I was saying I have to see
Oh,
2.
so this is on season 3. Oh yeah, it's on season 3. Okay, it's the rise of the Shield Hero. Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Okay.
Yeah, I love the first season.
Yeah.
Same.
Is it the same concept as like Sword Art Online?
Oh, I guess you could say so. Just
No,
I don't know.
not. I'm sorry, not Sword Art. What's that one? Is it wrong to pick a girl in the dragon dungeon?
not sure. Never seen those.
Oh, you never seen
Oh,
that?
no. I wouldn't say it's like that one.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh, okay.
Completely different than that.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, when it comes to like, it got like kind of like a video game type of feel.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not like only that. I feel like it's a good mix between like anime and video game vibes. For if you're like a gamer, you like understand what the levels and like farming and stuff like that.
Okay.
They don't focus just on that to where it's just like, get to the story. I feel like they balance it out pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not so much of a video game vibe.
Right.
Even
but
though
there's a little bit in there.
What is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? Because it's a long name.
Yeah.
Right? So is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? That's how I'm gonna say it right now. I didn't get into it at first because it had such a video game vibe.
Yeah.
And then there was an episode where it hooked me in. So,
was it the fight with the Minotaur?
I think so. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Like, so and then I gotta finish it because I think I'm only on season 3 with that. So I gotta finish that. But it was pretty good. Like I'm enjoying that watch too.
Nice.
But October's gonna be packed, man. I can't wait. Like I'm excited for a lot that's coming. Like I said, especially with Spy Family and Dr. Stone. It's gonna be interesting.
They're keeping us busy.
No, for sure.
Seems like every October.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably I'm pretty sure like every October, every April, every July. Yeah,
summer.
That's their season, their opening seasons and stuff like that. So,
do you guys think it's more consistent now? Because I don't remember being so consistent.
No, it's definitely not that consistent.
Yeah, I think especially now where everything is simulcast, it's easy to be like consistent and so because like you said, all this is gonna be subbed, you know what I'm saying? Everything's coming out subbed. And now with Crunchyroll and Hulu and how they all simulcast everything, you're gonna see regularly scheduled seasons in April, July, and October.
Which is nice.
So yeah,
in bunches,
as it should be.
Right. So it's cool. Like it's cool to see that. But I'm excited. October's gonna be great, jam packed. And like you said, it's going to keep us busy.
Yeah.
But enough with the chop talk. I think we should move on to our lunch break topic and talk about one of the best animes in the 90s.
Most influential.
The Yu Yu Hakusho, is that your favorite? Is that your favorite?
One of my favorites, yeah.
One of your favorites?
When I hear Yu Yu Hakusho, I just smile and it's like
good
memories.
The music comes on quick.
Oh, right. I love it. The intro. Listen, rewatching Chapter Black. Arc. I didn't skip the intro not once.
Yeah, I rarely skipped it.
No,
like maybe I'll play, like the first minute and a half, and then I'm like, okay, I'll get to the episode.
It was great. Like the intro was great. It was so epic. The outros were pretty cool too. I like the outros. Yeah. Even though they changed the intros, the only thing that changed for the intros were the videos.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But the intro music itself was it's
the
a classic.
outros were the only thing that's changed.
Yeah. But most of the outros were hit. They hit pretty cool. Like
favorite one is in the beginning. It's like the tick tock tick.
Yeah. That was just pretty cool. I liked it. I enjoyed the intros and outros. Real quick before we get into the Chapter Black, because that's what we're talking about for our lunch break topic. I know we were young when we started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, okay? Mm-hmm. And I know you guys had to be like, Botan was the number one wifey in anime at that time. I think, for me, Botan had to be over Chi-Chi and Bulma, for sure.
Okay, I would agree with that, yeah. Because the way she's just her bubbly personality.
Yeah. You're
I didn't
thinking.
even like Botan.
You really?
Nah.
He said he did not pay attention to her.
Nah, she could.
What?
Keep flying.
Move to the side, Shirley. Move to the side.
That was unexpected. I thought we were one and the same here.
I think I had my eyes on another one. It'll come back to me.
Not Keigo, huh? I hope not Keigo.
Keigo? What? No way.
Anyways, no, I always thought Botan was she was it for a while, and then anime evolves, and you're just like, okay, Botan, you had your run. Yo, but did you know though? And I looked this up anyways. Cynthia Kranz,
the one who voices her.
Yeah, she does Chi-Chi too.
Really?
I can hear it now.
Yeah. Kranz, Cranz, I think. Kranz, I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she does Chi-Chi. Yeah, which is pretty cool.
She was busy, and that was at the same.
It was
Chi-Chi didn't show up as much as.
Right. Yeah. But she did. So she did Chi-Chi's not like Chi-Chi's not Kid Chi-Chi.
Yeah,
she did like
older Chi-Chi.
Yeah, she did the older Chi-Chi. Like when Goku fought her in the martial arts tournament.
Yeah.
And then from then on, she was
She
Chi-Chi.
kept on-
Yeah.
okay.
But like you said, she didn't have much of a role after that.
Right.
Like after that, she was just like here bits and pieces. But still, I mean, it was kind of around the same time. So
Yeah, she was getting paid.
so Chi-Chi was, Botan. Botan was Chi-Chi. And then Genkai, the person that voiced Genkai.
Frieza?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name? Can we look up her name real quick?
I have no idea.
Can we look up her name real quick? Yeah, but she did Frieza. You could definitely hear it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
definitely
ASAP.
yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah.
And I liked her relationship with Yusuke. It was hilarious. Like she always called him a dimwit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she always like just dog him every chance she gets.
Linda Young.
Linda Young, okay, yeah, no, she was great as Genkai. She's great as Frieza. I just didn't care about the Frieza character, but
yeah, nobody actually likes the Frieza.
yeah. Huh?
You're crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
First Bolton, now you Frieza. Anyways,
I'm
no,
more of a
but
cooler.
huh?
I'm more of a cooler fan.
Cooler was
Cooler.
not cooler
Oh, Jesus.
than Frieza.
Oh God. Anyways,
The Frieza is cooler than the cooler.
are we done?
Literally.
Okay. But no, like I said, the relationship between Genkai and Yusuke had me dying. Like it was so like what was the one thing she said? She goes because when she was training him with those 3 teens,
Yeah.
that was her idea to train them in the start of the Chapter Black saga.
Yeah.
So when she started training them, it was more like like you say, training.
Yeah. Afterwards, you can call it training. At first, no.
Yeah, they didn't know what was going on. Then,
Yeah.
then when they know Genkai was behind everything, she was like, Yusuke, instead of you going in there like a dimwit, you know what I'm saying, like, she said something else that I totally forgot. It just had me dying. Like she was like, full of energy, or I don't know, fistful of dimwit or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But she was just like the relationship between them were great. It was great. Like they had no chill.
Right,
Yusuke had no
right.
chill.
Right.
Yusuke
Definitely
had
not.
no
like
chill,
the comments,
bro.
especially with Kuwabara too, like the comments and the things that they said, I'm laughing. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't
they
even
were
remember.
hilarious.
I'm like, I don't remember this
Yeah.
much from it. It kept the comedy in there.
No,
I want to
dude.
put aside some to say on here, but I was like, there were so many they were saying.
There was a
Yeah,
lot. There was a
yeah.
lot of stuff. I
I
remember.
love them all too.
Yeah.
Some of them were a little like, how do you say, cheesy and stuff, but they were great.
But most of them had me laughing. Like,
Yeah.
most of them had me dying. I swear, it was great. But yeah, that was I love that. I love the relationship between Genkai and Yusuke. Yusuke too was great.
Yeah.
Justin Cook, who I found out is playing not Law, Kid in
Oh,
One
does
Piece.
he?
Dub, yeah. Yeah, so Justin Cook.
Got it
I'm
mixed.
sorry. Yeah, I got it mixed up. Justin Cook, he did the Yusuke voiceover, he was great. He really captured the how do you say, the delinquent teenager.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if I hear that voice, I already think that's the first thing I will think of is Yusuke.
Yeah.
That's Urameshi right
Yeah,
there.
right.
Yeah, he was great. But starting off with this Chapter Black, I have to say Shinobu Sensui is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
in this anime. He was very complex. I think he was one of the first, because in the 90s, this is just me, in the 90s, not everything was so complex. Everything was kind of cut and dry,
It was
white and
still
black.
new. It was still new starting off like
He
that.
was the first complex character that I've ever saw in an anime. Like just everything he did was, and then what we're gonna talk about later on is just like, like you just didn't see coming. Well, when you first watched it,
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? We watching it, we knew everything, most of the things. It was nice to see. Oh, okay, I kind of forgot about that, But we watching it now, you're just like, wow, like he was amazing.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was great. Like
Especially
his
for that
fighting
time,
style.
like you said.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Especially for the time, like you said. For
Oh,
the time,
yeah.
it's just like, usually they just get straight to the fighting, or you can see power levels. They still edit that, but they edit it later, though. At first, it's just like, no, we're going to get you from a different angle.
Right, and they did. They did. Yoshihiro Togashi created this character amazingly. He really did.
Then you just think about like the villains he did. They're all memorable. Like he did Miriam,
Yeah.
Sensui,
Toguro.
Even Hisoka. Hisoka's famous. He's well known. Everybody loves Hisoka. Hisoka Moro from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Hisoka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The clown.
Yeah, so all those four are like
Yeah,
well known
characters. Like you can't hate these characters.
and he made them on. Each of them just great.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all great. Yeah, he is especially with Miriam.
Yeah.
Like he was very creative with that.
That was his best one.
That was probably his best one.
He really dived into that. He was like, "How far can I go?"
Yeah,
You know?
no, he did great. But you can see, I think, in my opinion, and everybody likes the Dark World tournament, which was a great arc. It is one of the great arcs. Togoro's a great villain. He really is. But the Shinobu Sensui villain, I think, was more creative.
It was the perfect follow-up for after that.
Yes. And granted, the Dark World tournament is probably the best arc in Yu Yu Hakusho. By
I would say the Sensui arc.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you're right. Because the Dark Tournament arc, he was a great villain, but I think the Dark Tournament just paved for like tournament fighting in anime.
Okay.
I think that's what it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't think you would think I thought you would think the Dark
After
World
rewatching this, I was like, oh man, yeah,
okay.
this is yeah.
Did you just rewatched the Dark World tournament, right?
Yeah.
Not too long ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
So it was perfect. It was right after you said we're
Right.
gonna do the chapter black. I was like, well, I'm 2 episodes left in the Dark Tournament.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the introduction for Sensui was great.
Mm-hmm.
They had Murota. He was the mind reading psychic.
Oh,
Murota.
yeah.
So they had him in the plaza. This is after they beat him in that bar or whatever.
If you could say the beat, and it was one side.
Yeah, it was just like Yusuke just is like a one hitter quitter from Yusuke,
Boy, bow down.
So
We need you.
they was like, okay, we're gonna use you to find the mastermind for this, whole thing. Because when Koenmo was telling, listen, somebody's opening this Kakai barrier, learning out more, all these, not only these B and C rank, aberrations, also at A and S rank, which is gonna be a problem. So, we got to find out who's doing this. And so once they found out, and like, it was cool because it was foreshadowing something when he said, yo, I can hear somebody, but it's so many voices in my head. They were foreshadowing
And
something.
we thought it was just all the people around him.
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah.
So it was foreshadowing. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
But once he showed up, and he just stood there and just like looked, I was like, yo, it was fire, bro.
The eye contact,
Yeah.
the chills that was going
He's
off of my spine.
Then he get hit. Morelta gets hit from far.
From
then-
Sniper.
Yeah.
With the eraser.
Was it an eraser,
He
right?
hit him with an eraser piece. Like just enough to
It looked like
break
it
the
was a bullet
skin,
at
but not
first.
go through. Yeah, but not go through the skull. It was like
Yeah.
it was a warning shot, but it
Yeah.
looked like it took him out though.
No, it did. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I thought he was
I was
dead.
Then
like,
Genkai picks it up. He got hit with an eraser.
dimwit. It was just like that. But no, yo, that
intro,
dude. When they first introduced, I was like, ooh, this is crazy. Like I got goosebumps. I was like, yo, that's dope. That is real dope. So they introduce him. So they're going after, and then this is where they go to the hospital, and they fight. Well, they get into with Doctor. So there's 7 psychics that's with Sensui. There's Sensui's Black Angel. There's
Then I got Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper. Go ahead.
Itsuki, and then Matara for Seaman.
Mataro, yeah.
Mataro for
Seaman.
Seaman. Sniper Hagiri.
So yeah.
And then Kamiya, the doctor, where they about to go now. And
Gourmet.
Gourmet is
yeah.
another one. Yeah.
Yeah, Gourmet, and then Game Master is their names.
Yeah.
I can't really
Yeah.
get.
So Doctor Kamaya,
Yeah.
they start getting into it with him because I guess he starts infecting people with the bugs, right?
Yeah, he was able to make a disease.
Yeah, through the bugs that they had.
Yeah. He
So
created him with his his
territory.
Territory technique that they were talking.
Now this is interesting because the 7 psychics are all human. Before this point, Yusuke was fighting all demons and aberrations and all that. Now he's fighting humans.
They flipped it on him.
They flipped it on him.
Yeah.
And now he's like, as he's fighting Doctor, he's like, yo, I don't want to kill him.
This man holding back while he's fighting. Yeah.
He's fighting himself to like, do I kill this human to save everybody?
Right.
What else can I do instead of killing him?
Yeah. That was great. Like I'm glad through how it's cool to see how they illustrated that conflict inside of Yusuke, because like you said, to have that on his conscience is gonna be like it seemed like it was gonna be detrimental to him, you know, for sure. So he can't help everybody, like you said, Lito. He can't help everybody unless he either makes knocks this guy unconscious or kills him, you know. So he's trying to figure out a way to heal everybody who he infected, but also, try to not kill this guy,
with a time limit.
There was a time limit, right? So so
for the poisoned people, they were slowly dying.
30 minutes, I believe he said.
Was it 30 minutes?
Everybody's gonna die.
Okay, yeah. So eventually he does like kind of kill him, because
he kills him. Yeah,
he does kill him.
Yeah.
Because Genkai brings him back to life, and he was like, "Yo, we don't need that in your conscience right now.
Focus.
Yeah, you got to focus." And this is the whole training with her, with like, know your enemy, know who you're fighting. Don't just rush in there headstrong, dimwit. That's what she was saying, some stuff like that. And this is like you said, with this, and then knowing his enemy, and then trying to figure out a way to fight him and not trying to kill him. It was pretty cool. Like I like that whole illustration they had with Yusuke. It gave him like a real life scenario to deal with, and he was just like, at this point, he didn't know what to do. He was confused, very confused.
It's set up to show how much this arc was gonna be dark.
Yeah. Oh, it was very dark. Yeah. It was very dark. I loved it. It was great. Yeah. But I love how they illustrated that. And then they went to Batari, and this is where Kuwabara, and I don't know if you guys noticed, Christopher Sabat plays Kuwabara.
Oh yeah, he's mentioned that.
It was. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Christopher Sabat is amazing. He doesn't even sound anything like how he sounds with Vegeta and Piccolo.
He's got that little.
Oh my god, that was great.
That
Yeah. So
killed it.
But this is where C-Man starts making his move, and I guess he go ahead. You
called him after the Metallica concert.
Right after his concert, this man chilling with his bros.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what was the name of the group? Metallica. Oh god. And then when they got at the concert, they were doing like air guitar and all that, right? Yeah, it was funny. So C-Man ends up catching up with Kuwabara, and this is where Kuwabara has his awakening.
Because he hasn't had anything.
Okay, I can't remember. How did he lose his spirit energy?
He used the trial sword that Suzaku gave him.
Suzaku.
The clown.
Oh, okay. And that's how he lost his spirit energy?
Yeah, well, he assumed he lost it.
Well, yeah, okay.
Right, he felt like there was a repercussion of using that.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what happened too.
Yeah, because I just caught up. I just picked up with the chapter Black.
Yeah, he used the trial sword at the tournament, and after that, he couldn't use his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, it was in dormant. It's not like he didn't
actually lose it, but it was in dormant, getting ready for
an awakening.
Which pretty much leveling up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then with C-Man trapped him in that sea monster or that water monster he developed. That's where he cut himself in that. He had what was it? Oh, I can't remember what that sword was called.
Dimension sword.
Dimension sword.
So the trial sword turned into the dimension sword.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and then that's where Sensui wanted, because they needed somebody to cut the Kagai barrier.
Yeah.
So
one of his many plans.
Yes.
Yeah.
At first, I forgot about this arc. So when he's talking about the one is within them, I'm thinking about Hiei the whole time.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
I don't know why. I just thought, he's the one that's.
It made sense, but it made too much sense.
The most. How do you say? The more likely.
The more likely, yeah. So Togashi definitely threw a curveball in there. Wasn't somebody with less incompetence, or I don't know. I can't. Kuwabara is a good character.
He is simple minded.
He is very simple minded. You're Mishi, but he was a great character. He was funny.
Absolutely.
He was hilarious.
He had me dying with all his comments that he had after everything.
He's
I'm just laughing.
Kuwabara is the quintessential the most sensitive man's man.
Yeah,
that's how I look at Kuwabara. Like he has his code of honor, but at the same time he'll save a flower, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see Kuwabara.
Just his love for Yukina, the guy he hates the most.
But he doesn't know that's
he's the only one that doesn't know.
He's the only one that doesn't know, and it's great. Like I
like, am I the only one who doesn't know this? Oh, come on,
Yukina's the sister of Hiei, and Hiei and Kuwabara just hate each other. they just despise each other. It's great. Yeah. So Kuwabara is in love with Yukina, and I don't think Hiei even knows he's in love with her, right?
I'm pretty sure because he's always saying, "Oh, Yukina, my love."
Okay.
I gotta make him cringe in the worst way.
That's great. That was perfect. So Kuwabara awakens his dimension sword technique.
Yeah,
and then he ends up saving Seaman. Because Seaman is he's really hurt.
He slashed his chest open.
Yeah, and this is where they start having Seaman's inner conflict come out, because they're telling him, listen, we don't, what was it? It's like, we don't understand why you're against humans, and then he's telling them, the whole Sensui's idea that humanity is a sickness, it's an illness, and it needs to be cured, and he's going on with that, and he doesn't understand why those people who were at first his enemies were saving him, which was, like I said, the good conflict. That was a pretty interesting conflict that Seaman Matari had within himself, and he was trying to figure it out. And they were all young.
Yeah.
Matari,
like 14 or
Seaman,
especially Game Master.
Game Master was 12, I think. He was the youngest. Yeah, he was the youngest. And as his inner conflict's going on, and this is where Kurama goes to Koenma, and he knows that Koenma knows.
He sensed the whole time.
Yeah. He goes, yo, you know what's going on.
Right, pressed him quick.
No, he did. And Koenma's like, Koenma tried to play stupid at first. Yo, Koenma is so funny when he's interacting with that ogre.
He be yelling at him.
Yeah, he just. I think he's in spankings too. Like,
Ogre, do your job right.
Yeah, George. George. They give him the most plain name.
Yo, it kills me every time. I'm like, yo, his name was George.
His name was George. It was great.
He doesn't look like a George.
Yeah, and then every time Koenma goes off to Living World, George goes, "Oh, sir, let me go with you."
You'll stand out. Oh, he was trying to be like, I could fit in. He had the trench coat. And he was like, you just look like you're gonna flash somebody.
Yeah, but Koenma was great. And then there's the one scene, and I think okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of uncut. So this is the one scene where Kurama goes to Yusuke, and he's like, Yusuke, Koenma knows what's going on. He knows everything, and Yusuke's pissed. He goes, yo, Kurama, are you sure about this? He goes, yeah. And so when Kurama was gonna explain, I forgot what it was, like that communicator. And the communicator. And Yusuke goes, "Hey, Tyler, bitch!" It's like, what the heck? Like, yo, Yusuke had no chill. And like I said, I apologize for the language, but it was just like, yo, like
through the whole anime, he was letting them fly.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was like, yo, okay.
I didn't realize how much uncensored it was. Like with the dialogue, like
loved it.
The dialogue,
it, right? It just fit
great.
in though.
Yeah, he was just like, yo, Tyler, and I was like, yo, Yusuke was pissed, and then Koenma starts, he gives him the whole detail on who Sensui was when I first watched it, and I realized, actually, I ain't gonna lie, my brother kind of spoiled it for me a little bit, but he spoiled it in a way where my brother's like, bro, you gotta watch the one arc in Yu Yu Hakusho. He goes, this dude Sensui is a beast. Like my brother was, this is when he was watching anime heavy. He was super in, like, Sensui was his boy. That was his boy. He goes, bro, he's the spirit detective before Yusuke, and now he's going after humanity and blah blah. I was like, Okay, well, let me check this out. Like, and then, like you said, when Koema went down on who Shinobu Sensui was, I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like, it was great.
Yeah.
And like you said, Dabir, it's a good follow up because usually when you have an arc, when you have a great arc before, the next arc kind of like, eh.
Yeah, because they gotta like bring it down
Right.
a bit and then
Escalated even more.
Yeah. It really did. And like you said, this arc was so dark, and it showed like the issue he had, or the event that when he walked into those humans, like
The Black Club.
yeah, that's what it was.
It was torturing
who
those
was the
demons.
leader of that?
The guy that was in the
Dark
tournament.
World, yeah, Sakio, that's his name with the long hair.
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds good.
just see if you can look that up real quick. I want to say it was Sakio, but he was
Just billionaires.
yeah,
scattered around.
just billionaires basically torturing aberrations and demons and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. When since we saw that, he basically lost his mind.
Yeah.
He basically lost his mind. It was great. Like, this arc was amazing. I'm like, I can't stress it enough.
And you
But
had it Sakio.
Sakio, right? Yeah. So Sakio was part of that Black Club, and basically that's how Sensui went to the other side and wanted to, kill off humanity, basically. So when Koema went down, and then as he's going down, I think the building across from where Yusuke was living, that was where Sensui and Sniper was.
Yeah.
Just watching them.
Yeah.
Bro, that was every time Sensui pops up, it's just so cool.
And the way he does it, like he just slowly just walks into view, like I've already been here.
Yeah, it was just so dope. So that's when they first had their first altercation, Sensui and Yusuke.
Yep.
So I guess he's like a martial artist.
Yeah.
And he mastered it all.
He mastered it all. What was his Ryushuken?
Ryushuken?
Yeah,
Ryushuken. Yeah,
Ryushuken style.
Yeah, that was it was like a kickboxing technique.
Yes, they said one can only master this once you learn all other fighting styles.
So he mastered them all, and that's how he got this
Yeah.
incredible style.
And
That's crazy.
You can just see like he was just anticipating all of Yusuke's attacks
Calmly too.
Yeah, like he would block it with his arm, and then just like deliver a counter kick. It was crazy.
Send him flying.
Oh, I know, it was nuts. Like you could see the difference of experience.
Yeah,
because I think he said Yusuke, like as far as like power, there was really no gap.
He did say that. He did say that.
Yeah, there was really no gap. It was more he used his experience over Yusuke, and that's what made him like able to see Yusuke's attacks as he's throwing them and stuff. But it was, I mean, just he was so smooth.
Yeah,
he was so smooth, bro. Like I loved every bit of it. So he basically worked him in that first encounter.
Oh, he did
easy.
him dirty.
Yeah, very easy, very easy. He worked him in the first encounter. Then they went off to, I think. Oh, that's when they try to capture Kuwabara.
Yeah.
They end up capturing Kuwabara.
Yeah, when it didn't even look like it was their goal at first.
Right, right. Everything he did was just so like masterfully planned out.
Yeah,
like you said, it wasn't like because that's when they. So I guess Yusuke went to chase after Sensui, and I think did somebody go chase after Sniper? I can't remember. I think it was. I know for sure Kuwabara and Yusuke went after Sensui, and then somehow they split up, and then they were able to trap Kuwabara, and they actually able to take him. That's how they captured him.
Yeah, so it was Game Master and Gourmet kind of popped up in
that car.
Yeah.
Yo, why
scooped him up?
Why is Game Master driving?
My man was whipping it.
Cause he's a great video gamer.
So that qualifies you to drive.
Yeah.
Did you see how he was driving? Like every person he drove past, they crashed into something else or somebody else.
But he didn't, so that shows how great he could drive.
And then so how about this? How about Yusuke ended up keeping up with him on a bike?
On a bike. Yo, my man was going like 100 miles per hour.
That was a good bike.
That was a good bike.
The bike would have broken down.
Yeah. I hope these tires don't melt. Like little comments like that. Yo,
that bike must have had like Nas on it or something.
The chains must have been titanium or something.
Freshly oiled.
Freshly oiled. Just oiled. just for this moment. Go ahead, Yusuke. You're good. You're all good to go. Yeah. But yeah, that was hilarious. I'm watching, like, dude, he really kept up with him on a bike. Like, what? And he's just like, yeah, Right. And then so this is where he catches up with Sniper. Sniper catches up with him.
Yeah.
Bro, Sniper's technique is sweet.
Yo, he has
his territory.
Yeah, it's really deadly. Yeah. And then the area, what was it, like 5 football fields they were saying that he has for his range, which is insane.
Something like that.
You won't see it coming.
Right. No. You're not gonna see nothing coming from that far.
And then he basically can throw anything at you.
Yeah, so once he marks you, he could just toss it and it'll hit the mark. No matter what. Yeah. So that's just to make it even more powerful.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, so it was called Deadly Print Bullseye. That was his ability, his territory. So yeah, when he put that mark on you, like you said, he just, like, anything's fair game.
Yeah, he was throwing everything at you.
Bro, he threw a truck at him.
I could see the truck. I could see the rocks. I don't know where the knives came from.
Oh yeah,
like the scissors.
That was random.
He had them in his pocket, or just
he probably had it like in his book bag or something. I don't know.
Like, did he go to the convenience store and just start just throwing everything out the window? Like, yo.
Yeah, no. It was I like that ability though. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It was pretty sweet. Yeah. And then, like, he finally uses the bullet. Like, he finally uses the gun. He finally gets the gun. And this is where Hiei shows up and
right in the nick of time.
Yeah, saves Yusuke. Oh, Hiei just makes quick work of Sniper
in seconds. I was like, oh dang, okay.
My only beef with this though, I don't know. You guys, if you guys want to agree or disagree, I think Hiei was a little nerfed, especially like throughout the course of the anime.
I didn't really think about it.
Oh, you're kind of watching it. Like, I don't know. I just felt like Hiei could have had a little more spotlight. That's my opinion.
Definitely didn't put too much on spotlight on him.
Well, not in this arc.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, him or Kurama.
Right. We just had his little thing and took down Sniper. That was it.
Yeah. I mean,
and Kurama as well. Kurama just, as we'll see later, he just did one small thing also.
Right. So I don't know. Like, it's just, well, actually,
towards the end though.
Yeah, Kurama did a couple things, but
more than a couple. You're right.
Yeah. But
he with Kurama. They was
but even really like in the beginning of the arc when he was in that taboo. That mansion, they just had him like say hot, and then he just but it was like, come on,
because he was cocky.
I get it.
So his arrogance is just like, I'm not worried about it.
He felt like nothing's gonna happen to me if I say a simple word.
I guess I'm just being biased because he is my boy. So.
And then I gave Kuwabara a reason to be like, I'm not the one that got my soul taken in 3 minutes.
He couldn't even say nothing either.
I guess it makes sense.
Now I see your point, Will. Like, when you come to comparing how much spotlight Kurama got versus Hiei, he didn't get that much.
Nah, not in this arc.
No, I didn't even think about it, but no, he didn't really.
In the Dark World tournament, he showed out.
Yeah.
What was that technique he used?
Was it the Black Flame?
Yeah.
That Black Flame Dragon?
Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Love that name.
When he used that was fire. Like, it was no pun intended, but that was
literally.
Yeah, but that was dope.
That's
like,
a dope
and he had a couple great moments in the Dark World tournament.
Yeah.
This arc, like,
you think they flipped it? It was like, all right, let's show how bad Kurama is.
Yeah. Even Kurama had a couple good moments in the Dark World tournament too. When he went to Yoko Kurama, that was
that was big. That was big.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah,
but no, like I said, I mean, I just felt like they could have done a little more Hiei, but at the same time, he
got the short end of the stick.
It was mainly focusing on
Yusuke and Sensui,
Kuwabara too.
Kuwabara, yeah. So they finally find the cave where Sensui is. They go into the cave because at first the Kakai barrier was like, I guess Koema said that you had 3 weeks or 2 weeks before the barrier or before the hole opens.
2 weeks, yeah.
At first it was 2 weeks. Then it was like 3 days. Then it was like 2 hours. And it's like, okay, the time is going by fast. Like,
kept expanding and having like its own mind.
Game Master kept saying that, it kept dilating faster and faster. And it had, like you said, a mind of its own. So it was opening up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But so they finally find it, and then they're trying to get to Sensui's lair, and then that's where they made up with Game Master.
Yeah.
Now they're just going right through the Goblin City game.
Yeah,
you know,
flying through it.
Is there a reference to that?
Oh, I don't know.
It could be an old school game.
It could be an old school game,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
Well, so the last game because like they won the first 3 games, you know, Yusuke, Genkai, and who played the first game? Is not Kuwabara. I don't think Kuwabara played the first game.
First game, Kaito.
No, who was it? I don't think I can't remember.
Wasn't Urameshi that started it off?
No,
he played like the third.
He played
game.
the third game, and I think Genkai played the second game. I'm trying to remember who played the first game, and it wasn't he.
Accompanied them, right?
Yeah.
The one that had the taboo.
No, he
wasn't
played.
him?
He played the one game before Karama. He lost against Game Master. Was it Kuwabara? It might have been Kuwabara. No, Kuwabara was captured. What I'm talking about? He was captured.
Why can't I remember? That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I was so surprised about.
Yeah, I can't remember who won.
Genkai were
because they had to win. They had to win 4 out of the 7 games, right? Or 3, something like that. I can't remember. I knew it was.
Hiei didn't play.
Yeah, Hiei didn't play. Genkai, you know what? Genkai might have been the first one.
Seaman. He played the tennis game.
Oh, Matari. Yeah. Okay, you're right. So Matari.
Tennis game.
Yeah. Matari. Because he ended up he's helping them. You know, that's how they find the cave and they're
he's leading them. He knows all the turns. Right.
So Matari played the tennis game. Genkai played like this airplane, aircraft
fighter game.
And everybody's so impressed. He's like, "Yo, grandma, you're pretty good at this."
What do you think I do all this time?
Yeah, dimwit. You know what I'm saying? And then Yusuke he's ended up playing that fighting game. Then the one game that Game Master starts playing with
Tetris.
That's what it say. It was Tetris. That's what it's just like, this is Tetris. Like, what the heck? Well, not with Kaito. With Kaito was more like a trivia. It was like a trivia.
It was a trivia.
Yeah, and he kind of like
he was winning at first 5-0.
Yeah, and then he knew like the arrangements of Russians that
he was
were
waiting to find out the pattern.
Yeah. So that's what happened, and then he's playing Tetris. They call it something else, but he played Tetris with Karama. And Karama is like, yo, you don't really know the whole story behind this.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, this is crazy. And then, because I guess, you're supposed to play a character. Mm-hmm. The Goblin King, that's who you got to defeat to win the game. Yeah. You have to kill the Goblin King. And he didn't understand that until Karama was explaining to him, and then it kind of threw him off his game where he was just like, yo, I don't want to die. And he's 12 years old. He's a 12-year-old kid.
He was just having fun at first.
Right.
He didn't realize how serious it was.
Right.
And Karama's hurting himself, realizing that he's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah.
He's got to win.
It's either me or him at this point. And it's like, and he's telling him, listen, I have to do this. It's kind of like you said, I don't want to, but I have to get this done. And you could see like he was nervous. He didn't want to be thrown off his game, or he was thrown off his game
badly.
And then once he lost the game, that's where he literally died.
Yeah, he did.
Game Master literally died, and then you can see, like you said, Karama had just had this face where it's like, okay, I'm going after Sensui. Yeah, that was crazy.
Another tough choice.
Yeah. But it was interesting to see. Like I was like, yo, that was. Like, again, dark.
Another one of the dark moments in there.
Yeah. So they finally get to the lair, and they finally get to Kuwabara. He's all tied up in the boat. He's yelling, "Your Meshi saved me," and all this. But then they get into a gourmet, supposedly. Now, when we first talked about Sensui, his first entrance, that wasn't really his first entrance. His first entrance was when he was in that apartment, and it was Togoro's head, the elder brother, and Gourmet had absorbed him.
Yeah, he ate him.
Yeah. So thinking, he was gonna get his powers.
Yeah.
Eventually, it was just for Toguro to take him over, take over his body. Yeah. And Karama knew that from the start.
Yeah, as soon as he saw him, because he smelt them too.
Yeah. Because when he ended up chopping his head off. Then you see Togoro's head popping out.
Like it grew out of the jaw and
Yeah.
yeah,
It was so
Extends
weird.
from anywhere.
yeah.
Come out to girl.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what?
Like he had this annoying voice.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Grandma?
Yeah. But it was, and then, Kurama did him dirty though.
He did him
Oh.
dirty.
Oh, I loved it.
If I have to go out, just not like that.
So basically, he used that smoke screen, and then what was the plant? It was the plant that made him hallucinate, right?
Yeah, so he planted a seed before he had the smoke screen go off. It was like a little. He already had it planned
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
When he chopped off the head.
Yeah,
The
right,
fire,
right.
he
Chopped off
planted
the
it
head,
inside.
Oh, he
planted
planted
seed.
inside the head, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, right after
yeah.
he chopped it off.
Okay, yeah. And then like you see the smoke, and then all of a sudden when the smoke clears, he's just like, God, like you just hear Tagoro yelling, and then Yusuke's like, yo, what is he yelling in there? Like, what's going on?
Right.
And so Kurama's like, yeah, he's not gonna be in a good space, and he's just like, because I guess he couldn't die. Like he was kind of like, was he kind of immortal
Pretty much immortal. Yeah,
He
like
said
he
he
was
can't
able to
die,
heal.
so that's why
Yeah.
he said he's
Yeah.
gonna stay there for eternity.
for eternity? Oh, like you said, I like Dabir said, I wanna
Ooh, no.
yeah go out like that. Just kill me, like you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
take me out.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I forgot about that too, because when it happened, I'm like, oh, that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you need the refresher? That was like a refresher for you? Yeah. No, I was like, ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
No, but that was Kurama was cold.
Oh,
Kurama
yeah.
was cold, even though he's an interesting character because he tried to keep he wanted to be human, like he wanted to keep his humanity,
Yeah.
but he had the other side of him where it's cold.
Cold
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah,
You
like
don't even want to bring it out.
like when he killed Game Master, and Yusuke was like, "Yo, like Kurama, you gonna be okay?" And he is like, "Listen, that's not the first kid Kurama killed.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
He is like Kurama's. You see Kurama as he is now. I know who Kurama is. Like Kurama's a cold dude, you know, and that he seems kind of like flamboyant with that rose whip, but he like Kurama's that dude though. I got to give it to
He
him.
was definitely the ladies' man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I when he was in his high school, he's the smartest.
Oh yeah.
He's the smartest student. You know,
Yeah.
he's the most popular.
Had a
you know.
couple girls trying to take
Yeah.
him out after school. My
What are
man
you
was
doing
like, I
after
want to
school?
finish my book.
What'd you
Two
say?
girls in the classroom like, what are you doing after school?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
goes, nah, I ain't got time for that. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
Kurama ain't no simp. That's why. No, Kurama was cold. He was cold. So, and then they build up, or they get ready for the final fight with Sensui and Yusuke, where Gate Master, what was his name? Isuki.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Isuki.
gatekeeper. Yeah,
Yeah, what did I say? I said Gate Master.
Gate master.
Oh, okay.
I think-
Gatekeeper, right? My
yeah.
bad. Gatekeeper. I'm sorry. So Isuki just takes him into, what was that being that he had? That creature? It's like that shadow creature.
Some
yeah.
creature.
It was some
that-
type of creature that had its own dimension inside its
Okay.
body.
Okay.
It was to keep them away so that Yusuke and
so
Sensui
you-
can
yeah.
one-on-one.
Yeah.
And they can keep watch through. You know, like you see the shadow on the wall.
Right.
You watch.
It was like through his eyes, they can see and stuff.
It had this ugly face. I'm like, why they design a face
Yo,
like
did
that?
they give him lips?
They gave
they
him
Why
did
did they give him
lips.
lips?
It looked
It
lazy,
just looks
but
so odd, bro.
They gave him lips,
the
bro.
shadow with eyeballs and lips.
Eyeballs and lips.
They
It
gave
was
him
so
huge
odd.
lips.
Yeah.
For what? That doesn't make any sense. But no. So yeah, Sensui and Yusuke are going at it. And like again, Sensui is just, he's using his experience against Yusuke.
Yeah.
And he's I think he reiterates it in that fight where it's like, yeah, our power gaps aren't, isn't far, or they might be equal, but I had the I had the knowledge, I had the experience.
Yeah.
I know what you're bringing. You're just too straightforward
Yeah.
with everything. And I think he even he just kind of gives him reasons and why I'm going to defeat you. And I'm just like, yo, Sensui's just he has so much. He's just oozing with swag, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy. So they're going at it, but I do like the concept where I don't know if you guys see it like this. So Sensui is the martial artist.
Yeah.
He's the perfectionist of all the martial arts. Yusuke's just a street baller.
He's a street fighter. Yeah, no, I see it like that too.
So when he had him with the he ripped off his shirt.
Oh yeah, I liked it when he
and
did
Yusuke had him with the he wrapped his arm together.
Yeah.
He
And,
says it right there.
yeah, he goes. It's just he's like, yo, this is not martial arts. What is this? He goes, it's a street fight, and he just knocked him out.
Knocked him on the ground, just
Yeah.
started wailing on him. Like, bro,
Yo.
all everything is going in here, bro.
Yeah, Yusuke was going in, man. And it's funny to go back when the arc first started. It seemed like Yusuke was like, "What now?" kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I so supposedly I defeated Toguro. Toguro was supposed to be the strongest guy, which he wasn't.
Which we find out he was a B rank.
B class.
ranked.
Yeah, B class. A B rank. Yeah.
Crazy.
And so he's like, Yusuke's like, yo, Toguro wasn't the strongest. Like, yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was crazy.
Like, and then to fight a human who eventually, with his sacred energy, Sensui sacred energy that he used, he became a S rank or S class.
Yeah.
Or S rank, right?
Yeah,
That's what they say,
yeah.
S rank. And there's just
Yeah.
like, yo, like, Sensui was on a whole different
S rank,
level.
S class. I think say both.
Yeah, okay, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But he ends up like Sensui, like the power ups that Sensui had was crazy in this battle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he ends up having to use the sacred energy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I forgot. Let me go back to when when they were wrapped with their Yusuke's shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where you see. So remember how we talk about the Boruto when he heard the 7 voices?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah.
That's where you see the 7 voice, he didn't say 7. I'm sorry. He said the many voices. It was the reason why you heard many voices is because Sensui has 7 different personalities.
I actually forgot about that.
And it was after
Really?
the
I
punch,
forgot
right?
about that.
It was right after the punch that Kazuya emerges.
Well, yeah,
The other
because
personality.
he's on the ground, like
Yeah.
because they're wrapped up with Yusuke's shirt. He's on the ground. And he's wailing on him, and then for some reason his arm transforms as a gun and
Yeah.
shoots Yusuke. Yeah. So yeah, what was that person?
Kazuya.
Kazuya.
Yeah, that was his name. Yeah.
And he was the most cynical out of all
Yeah,
the
the
7.
most sinister. Yeah, the most
What is that, like
sinister.
from
yeah.
Boston or New York?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, Mirror Missy. You know, he's just like had that thick accent for no
Yeah.
reason.
I'm the rough of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he pops up, and then this is where, and then he just ends up shooting Yusuke on the ground.
He shoot this man up, arms,
Yeah.
legs. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was not. I'm surprised he didn't the kill shot there. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
He's just on the ground and he's just shooting him away.
Messing with him.
Yeah, basically just torturing him. You know, but it's crazy how he just grew a gun out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that gun popping through replacing his hand like that. I don't know what that was about.
I mean, I guess it's I don't have.
I feel like they could have did something different. I don't know.
They
That gun
could've.
popping up was just so odd.
I'm not gonna complain about it, but it was weird.
It was
weird, bad random.
Definitely out of nowhere.
Yeah, because all of a sudden all you heard a gunshot. He's like, did he have a gun? And you just see his arm, his hand. It's like, and that part I forgot. I forgot he
about
had
that
it.
too,
Yeah, I forgot he had a gun, or he had a gun as a hand.
Yeah,
I'm
this
like,
man a
Something is this.
cyborg?
Yeah, Android. What is this guy? now?
Android, yeah, just transformed. It's like, it's crazy, bro. But I mean, nitpicking maybe, but it was weird. It was super
That's a little
random.
thing, yeah.
It was super random. But yeah, so Kazuya, right? That was
Yeah.
it. Kazuya comes out, and then Kawama comes, and then he talked to his dad, King Yama.
Yeah.
So they named him after the other King Yama from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably
He's like
that
somebody
same-
known in the spirit world or
Yeah.
something.
So that's
It's like a
legit-
universal
Yeah. Oh,
king.
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Universal
okay.
thing.
So he ends up talking to King Yama, his dad, to use his trump card, the Mofuken, with his pacifier. Yeah. So he tried to use that. He tried to use that at first, and then Yusuke is like, "No, you're not gonna interfere in my fight." And this is where he knocks out Kawama.
Stubbornness.
Yo.
Like, I'm finishing this.
Yeah,
Right.
Yusuke's very stubborn. But it's funny though, because he also when he punches Kawama, he goes, "You have no idea how long I want to do that."
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
I was just dying. It was just like, yo, Kawama pisses me off all the time. He's like, Tyler, bitch. And like,
Been holding it in and finally
he's
got
been
to
holding it
unleash
for a
on him.
long time, bro.
Yeah, he ain't got to worry about hitting a kid now. He was in teenage form, so perfect timing.
I don't think he cared if he was a kid or not, bro. He would have still knocked that Koema. Koema had to be getting on his nerves, bro. It was so funny. I was dying. And just like during the fight, he goes, "Yo, you have no idea how I want to do that." He was so excited just to knock out Koema. But eventually, Koema does try to use the Bufuken, which was basically putting Sensui in a barrier.
Barrier with the gate. He tried to like have him stuck in the gate
for eternity.
Yeah.
So just like not able to move. You're just there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And no A rank or S class.
Yeah.
Nobody getting in or out.
But it's crazy how the sacred energy just blocked the Bufuken.
Yeah.
Like that was nuts.
And they had no idea what it was. They were like, "This isn't spirit energy. This isn't demon energy. What is it?"
Yeah. Oh wait. Koema didn't know what it was, right?
No, Koema was the one
knew.
that said what it was.
Oh, okay.
Nobody else knew what it was.
Hiei and Kurama didn't know what it was. Okay, yeah.
And their faces,
seeing
that sacred energy, I was like, yo, I've never seen them this shook before.
Yeah, they were shook.
Yeah,
they were shook. And this is where Kuwabara was trying to get out. Or no, he was playing cheerleader at first. He's like, "Come on, you mission, knock him out." You know, he was just trying to play cheerleader, and so he blocks the Mafuken. I think Yusuke finally gets up, or is that where Yusuke dies after he blocks the Mafuken?
No, not yet.
After he blocks the Mifuken?
No,
that's when he
gave him time to like rest.
Oh, to rest.
So remember, that's when he got shot. And while he was down, that's when he got shot. And that's when he was down, Koenma showed up.
Okay, but I'm saying like, okay, but when did Yusuke die? Before the Mafuken or after? That
was after.
Yeah. After the Mafuken, right?
It was
okay,
after.
So it was basically since because when Sensui gave his true identity, his purest form, out of his personality,
the leader of the personality,
it was Shinobu. It was Shinobu, which is his first name, basically. But that's him.
The original him.
Yeah, that was him in his purest form. And it's funny. Real quick, when Isuki was describing or explaining his personalities, he said the one that he fell in love with was the girl personality.
Like, wait a minute, there's a girl personality in there too?
But it's funny how they're like, I think Hiei said, "Lover boy, if you don't let us out of here." It's just like,
I was like, this is getting too weird for me.
Yeah. Kurama, Kuwabara was like, "Oh, virgin ears" or something like that.
He was like, "Bro, I can't take this." No,
he's like, "What are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense," you know.
And he's saying in his eyes, since we did nothing wrong, it was the other 6 personalities. So that's why he was so pure.
It's interesting how he used the other personalities to do his bidding for him. It's crazy. Like that's
like he
interesting.
was still in control, even though his brain split like that.
Right.
You know.
So when he describes who Shinobu is, like I said, the most purest form and everything, like that was like, I guess that was like the ultimate entity. It was Shinobu out of the 7 personalities, right? That was the leader of the ball. Yeah. So going back to him blocking the Mafuken, using the sacred energy,
destroying it.
He has been destroying the Mafuken, right?
Yeah.
Disintegrated, yeah.
Okay. And then
right.
And then that's where him and Yusuke kind of get back into it, but eventually he kills Yusuke, and this is where like Kurama, Hiei starts figuring out, okay, Yusuke's sacrificing himself.
Yeah, they start calling it out.
Because he knew he couldn't stop it.
Yeah, so then Kuwabara is like, when Kuwabara finally figures out, he's going to sacrifice himself, he starts like, he awakens the dimension sword again.
Yeah, after a couple of tries, he's like, oh, why can't I get it to work? Yeah. Why not now?
And that's how they pop out of there. But it was too late because Shinobu already had killed Yusuke at the time.
Yeah. Like literally, wasn't it at the same time that he was flying out of the monster?
Yeah.
Landed and got hit.
He just like stabbed him in the heart with his hand or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, stopped his heart or something.
Yeah.
So then those 4, Kurama, Hiei, and Kuwabara with Sensui, they go off to Demon World because they're gonna continue.
Yeah,
their
they
fight.
chase him into
They chase him into Demon World. they actually Kuwabara cuts the Kakai barrier.
No hesitation either.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm sorry, with Yusuke's death, remember, so Kuwabara awakened the Dimension Cutting Sword, but Hiei and
got stronger.
Hiei and Kurama became A rank.
And I forgot about that until they said it. I'm like, so through his death, all three of them literally
like
jumped up levels. Yeah,
they had power ups.
Yeah.
So it was cool. And then like I love how Kurama turned into Yoko Kurama. That was pretty
in
cool.
an instant.
Yeah, the way it happens is just like I don't even know what to call it. Kind of he just transforms into it.
It's just like a blink of an eye.
Yeah,
he just transformed into
Sensui's is this the time he's covered in that sacred energy ball?
No, he does it when he gets into the demon world.
Okay.
I think, right? I want to say he starts like
when
using the sacred armor. He uses the sacred armor into demon world.
Yeah.
So they get to demon world. He's using the sacred armor. You know, and Sensui's working all of them. Like Shinobu's he's just destroying all of them. But this is another thing where I thought it was super random. Yusuke being a demon or having the DNA of a demon.
Yeah.
Because there was no foreshadowing.
No, none at all.
All.
You could tell it was probably something new that they put in there.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a good random though.
I liked it personally.
It made sense with all the things that was happening before. How he first died.
Okay.
And
Well, Kawama brought him back, right? When he first died. So it wasn't like he used any like supernatural abilities to come back the first time.
No, but I felt like he knew there was a reason to save him.
Okay. Like he
had something in him.
Okay. Yeah.
Then the second time he dies, he doesn't have his ghost come up.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they're leading up to him being like having the DNA of...
he was like a sleeper.
But they did it in a good way because the first time he wasn't able to awaken because he was weak.
Yeah, he wasn't strong enough.
So the second time he died, his body was strong enough.
Yeah, through all that
for
training
what was
he
about
went
to
through.
come.
What was the name of his demon?
Mazuku.
The Mazuku, right?
Yeah.
So, and that was like one of the strongest...
I think they said the strongest.
S-rank demon.
And when he reawakened, he had that S rank power in, like S rank demon in him, right?
Yeah, that blood going through him.
Yeah, okay.
But I would say since he just awakened, it's like the bottom, the start of the S rank power.
Yeah.
Until he can master it, then
because he couldn't control it.
Yeah, right. He still couldn't control it. Yeah, he was just
I like Pooh's transformation.
Oh, that was dope. Yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool. I know you're a hater.
And it wasn't yelling Pooh anymore. It was actually like screeching. I was like, oh shit, okay.
If I could take anything out of that series, it's just Pooh screaming, Pooh.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I like Pooh's transformation.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Then he wakes up. I don't know. I just felt like it was a little random, but I mean, I think it had to happen, but it kind of probably made sense. But it was just like there was no foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I would like to see something like
it coming at all.
Yeah, just kind of like lead up. Like
we didn't expect it, but looking back, it made sense. How it could happen.
Yeah, no, I get you because like you said, with everything, and then plus how he's able to keep up with like Toguro and all that. He I guess he needed something. You know what I'm saying? Like he had that ability in him. Like you said, it was a sleeper ability. And
And I guess the only one they knew was King Yama.
Yeah, because Kawama didn't know.
No, he had no idea.
He had no idea.
The S Spirit Defense Force, SDF.
Yeah. It was funny because Kawama the whole time was like not regretting, but he took responsibility for Sensui's actions.
Yeah,
because he loved Sensui. Like he loved his.
He made him a detective.
Yeah, but he loved how he was so all about justice and everything. And when everything happened with Sensui and how he turned his back on humanity and all that, Kawama wanted to find somebody real different than Sensui.
And the way he said it, just kind of just like, how can you not take it personal? Like, I wanted to find somebody kind of straightforward, kind of dumb, you know?
He's just gonna follow you no matter what.
Yeah.
So Yusuke was a perfect choice. It was crazy.
Strong and straightforward.
But so then Yusuke ends up going to. Oh, I was gonna say. So when he wakes up, it's funny how he's like, he's mimicking this. Oh, I'm gonna take over humanity.
They was believing him, getting all scared.
Right. He goes, psych. He's, I really got you, idiots, didn't I?
Meanwhile, he's glowing with his demon energy.
Right. It's just pretty cool. I mean, like I said, even when he gets to Demon World, he's fighting Sensui again, and Sensui, like I said, has this sacred armor, which the design was.
I didn't like the design.
Yeah,
I like the second design.
The second design was cool.
Yeah,
the first one looked like he could be like Mr. Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. But the second one was all right.
Yeah, even though they didn't give a name for that one, I'm assuming
I'm assuming it's just sacred armor, but it is more
offense.
Yeah, that's more of an offense because the first one was more of a defensive armor.
Yeah.
Sacred armor, 100%.
There you go.
I mean, I would have been okay with that.
But so then during the last encounter, this is when the ancestor of Yusuke takes over.
Yeah. I liked how they added that though.
He looked dope too. I forgot how he looked. It was like, you don't know how to use your power.
Ryzen?
Yeah.
Ryzen was his name, right? Yeah.
Let me show you.
Which again, Christopher Sabat played his voice too.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You could tell he sounded like oh yeah, it sounds like Vegeta, Piccolo,
Yeah.
But his ancestors took over Yusuke's body and uses his last spirit gun to kill Sensui. And you can see Yusuke was like kind of like not satisfied.
Oh, he was pissed.
He was pissed.
I wanted to end this fight.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was he just didn't look satisfied. But again, just like last week we talked about Merowim, since we found his closure. He did. He wanted to find that inner peace within him and to have because he knew he was dying. He, like we said earlier, he only had half a month to live because of a terminal illness.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to have that closure and that peace in life. That's what it seemed like.
After he got hit with that, actually, as soon as he got hit with that spirit gun, he started smiling. Yeah. Like, that's what he wanted. Yeah. He because everything had to go according to his
Someone
plan.
like Toguro. Toguro was kind of the same way.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
Yeah. It was kind of the same way. But Sensui was more like, I am going to take out humanity when I die too. Mm-hmm. But he wanted to go and pay respects to all the demons he killed in the past. And kind of just like, like I said, give himself closure. Yeah. But Isuki ended up taking him into his dimension.
I'm taking him.
Yeah, he was lover boy.
Yeah, I'm taking him. I'm putting your hands on him.
Nah, but
wrapped around him for
eternity.
For all eternity to be cuddled up.
Yeah, that's he loved Sensui.
Yeah, that was real love.
Like I like Sensui. He loves Sensui.
He should have finished him.
Burn him to a crisp.
Yeah, but nah, the arc was great though, man.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah,
like it was like you said, Lito. It was dark. It was. Like, would you say it was more dark than the Dark World tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Dark World tournament had and we're gonna talk about the Dark World tournament probably next month. I think we're gonna talk about it. But it had a unique twist with Genkai and Toguro actually having that relationship with each other.
Yeah,
that was a good dynamic for
that. That was good. But this one was more like. It was more dark. It was more intense.
Yeah.
And all humanity, because Toguro just wanted a thirst for power.
Right. Mm-hmm. But he wanted to die though with somebody defeating him at his full power too.
Yeah, but it was just his thing wasn't take over the world or
yeah.
kill everybody.
Right.
Sensui wanted all humans done.
Yeah. So that was crazy. But no, I love this arc. It was great. Yeah. It was great. And then at the end, because he wanted the tape, that chapter black. We didn't talk about that. The chapter black tape. It was actually a tape. It was actually a tape. The chapter black tape was actually. It was what was it?
Showed all of humanity's darkest moments.
Yeah, just the ugly side of humanity, basically. And since we got a hold of it, he saw it, and that's how he really turned over against humanity. Hiei wanted it, and then if you saw the episode after, the end of Sensui, if you saw that episode after, Hiei actually chops up the chapter black tape. Yeah,
which shows development. Yeah,
yeah, because he, at first, he was, wanted to, I think, kill
humans, kill
humans and stuff, and then after being friends with Urameshi and everybody, and working with them, he just, like you said, the development definitely, it was there. The development was there.
Towards the end of the fight, it was like, I got your back, detective.
You know what? We didn't talk about this. When Yusuke first arrived in Demon World and Kurama and Hiei saw Yusuke, they started laughing because it was
how's
like,
it feel?
Yeah, they was like, oh, see, okay, that makes sense. Like, they weren't surprised.
No, they weren't. I mean, it's like they were kind of surprised at the same time, but when they realized it, it's like, okay, yo, how's it feel?
He was happy about that. It was like, oh, I didn't even know this whole time.
And then, shows how he interacts with demons more.
Yeah, right. Now they best buds now.
Yeah, you're my boy now.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, we didn't talk about the little spat that Hiei and Yusuke had.
Oh, after Sniper.
Yeah, after Sniper.
Oh, yeah.
They fought to make sure his head was right.
Yeah, for motivation too, right? Yeah. Just to make sure. But it was funny because they were going at it and they were just like, they were really throwing blows.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Was,
in the middle of where humanity's like gonna die, they're just like, throwing blows at each other. But that was a pretty good scene. Like you said, that was, again, development, because he doesn't really care. He's not supposed to care for anybody else.
He was trying to act like he didn't care in this arc. He couldn't understand.
And I think the one part where Kurama was like, "Yo, this is the first time." Oh, this is after when Yusuke died. Kurama said, "This is the first time he is fighting for somebody else other than himself."
Yeah.
Or willing to die for somebody other than himself.
Yeah.
He was this close to not even helping him out until Kurama mentioned, "Hey, Sensui has a tape that you've been interested since the beginning."
Yeah. So, I guess thinking about it, I guess they did give some little spotlight.
So they focus more on his development.
And that was Yusuke. Yusuke told him about the tape.
Yusuke
kind of bribed him with it.
Yeah, that was after the little spat they had with Sniper. Or with themselves, like I think that was after the
I believe so. Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'll give you this tape I heard you was looking for if you come join us.
Yeah, but nah, it was good, man. I enjoyed it. Rewatching it gave me all the feels. Yeah, it was. I loved it.
More understanding on everything too.
Was that
more understanding on everything too?
Yeah. Because watching it, we were like probably like 14.
I would have not gotten those puns or
no. Definitely
it wasn't that dark to me.
I mean, I
didn't feel like it was the way I remember. I'm like, I don't remember that much.
No, but it was good though. I enjoyed it. I like you said, as you're older, you understand a little more, and you're just like, you appreciate it. Yeah, you appreciate it more. So, but this was fun, guys. As always, it's it's a joy talking with you guys. Talk about the classics as always.
The greats, yeah.
But next week, Lito, you're coming back on with us next week. We're gonna talk about the 1,000-year Blood War arc, Bleach.
Yes, I'll be here.
Part 2. Hey. So we're excited for that. And as always, you guys can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Dabir, our social media pages are...
We got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter X.
Whatever you guys want to call it. We're still trying to figure out what we want to call it.
Twitter X now.
Yeah, it's X. Yeah, I still call it Twitter, but anyways, this is fun. Like I said, guys, Dabir, as always.
Yeah.
Lito, we'll see you next week.
For sure.
And for everybody else, have a good day.